Hey everyone, so I wanted to make a follow-up to my first Mage Hacks video and sort of show how you can create custom sounds to use with the Doiteauras add-on. And so I was showing a bit about how I made custom sounds to use with my items, my spells, and all these abilities. And then some people started asking questions, and I thought, well, I didn't really cover how I did it, I just wanted to show the result. So that way it shows an example of what you could do, what you can do if you figured these things out. And so on my screen here is Elevenlabs.io. It is a AI tool that allows you to make sounds. And on a free plan, you can actually do this with a select amount of voices. And so as you can see here, I have an old sound from a custom one that I made a long time ago using the PogChamp voice, funny enough. And it does actually a pretty good job. I just can't use it right now because I'm on a free plan and it's a custom one. But you can pretty much pick any sound here. Like here, let's pick George.
God has given you one face, and you make yourself another.
So basically, you can go through all these free voices here and choose one that sounds, I guess, like the thing you want to hear, or if you ever pay for this tool, you can actually upload your own and make your own voices. In fact, I used to do this a long time ago. I was able to replicate myself and make a fake voice on here using sound clips of myself from stuff I've done. But you can use any voice here, and you can just type in the text here. So for example, if I use, what's Laura?
Our distrust is very expensive.
Don't like that.
The years teach much which the days never know.
Kind of sounds like the one I did in the video. I don't really remember, but over here you can actually change the stability of it to creative or to robust. And so for me, I do that, and then you can see that I have an actual expression here. So this is happy. You can do aggressive. You can do angry. There's obviously probably a list reference of what you can use. But let's say you want to remove poison, right? You can generate speech here, and it'll take its time. Then it will generate two versions. The first one.
Remove poison. Remove poison.
It's okay, right? I wouldn't actually use this voice in the end, but you can keep regenerating it until it's done, right? I can do it again and over and over and over until I like it. And then I can enhance it with V3, which makes it sound more crisp and polished. So let's see what it sounds like now.
Remove poison.
It's okay.
Remove poison.
Look, you do what you want to do, but this is pretty cool on how this generates things. And then you can download these here, and that's what you essentially turn into the .ogg file that is referenced in the add-on folder structure. So most things on the game will reference that because they're very compressed, and I think it's just a certain format that it likes, I guess. I don't really have the full clear answer, and so that's just the way it works. So you can use like an MP3 to OGG converter, something like this perhaps, and you can convert your actual sounds in here. And this is free. So you do this, and then you download it, and you put it in your folder structure. And from there, in the add-ons folder, there's a sounds folder. And once it's in there, the next step is you want to actually use something called anti-gravity. Okay, so here's anti-gravity. And what I've done is I've actually opened up a copy of the add-on itself on my desktop. So I basically duplicated it, so in case I make any mistakes in the code. You can see under here, sounds. These are all the sounds that are used in the add-on itself, right? So your version has all this stuff too if you're using the up-to-date version. But you can see that from my video, I have Ice Barrier, Flurry Time, Flash Freeze, Cast Rupture, Goblin Sapper Charge, stuff like that, right? And so I actually made a copy of a sound, and let me just put it in here, the one for remove poison.
Remove poison.
So that's in the folder, and I already downloaded it and converted it, of course. So essentially, all I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click this, rename, and copy everything. So now I'm going to use Gemini 3.1 Pro. This is the more newer model, the low version, and I'm going to say, can you add remove poison to OGG as a sound? Boom. And this typically happens, by the way, because I'm not using a paid version of Gemini, or at least anti-gravity or whatever it is that these models use. So essentially, right there, in a matter of seconds, it actually added the sound already. It's all done. It's in the code. And now all I have to do is move this entire directory back into my add-ons folder and remove the previous one. So remove the old one, put this entire Doiteauras in there, and when you run the game, you'll find in the sound menu that this remove poison will be there, and then you can use it accordingly. So if you want to make custom sounds, if you want to download sounds from Wowhead, if you want to download sounds from anywhere, from anything, and use it, even sounds of yourself, it doesn't matter. You can do it like this. It's very simple, and the first time might take a little bit longer, but over time, if you're more techie and familiar with this stuff, it'll become second nature. So hopefully this helps, and thank you for watching.